we see this woman who wants to ensure that this change is mainstream into what we do. I'm seeing a woman who is looking at the woman of the future beyond where we are now. And what does she do? It means that with this policy, that's the kind of woman we are looking at. And we are going to make constructs. We are going to make projections of the type of women we want. It might be a utopian woman, a perfect woman. And so we build the constructs. And we also set our own objectives and our strategies of getting there. I know that we are going to push proactively. A woman who pushes proactively. Like you talk about difficulty in meeting our leaders. A woman who knows she has handicaps with her, what does she do? She goes back to re-strategize, to know. I think of Okonkwo, who says, you see this new evil that is coming into our society. I cannot believe. But I'd rather ask my son to go in to study in the evil. And when he goes to study evil and knows the evil, he will come back and give us a strategy. And then strategize to overcome, to attack. Not just overcome, but overcome and move ahead of the evil. That is the kind of woman, a woman who is pushing, a woman who is intentional, women who are intentional, women who are proactive, women who strategize to re-strategize, women who review policies, their implementation, women who note gaps, and then go ahead to address what they are. Looking at women who build pipelines for other women, women who climb the ladder and do not push the ladder down, women who climb the ladder and know that she is a representative of the whole. And then what does she do? Pull the other ones, set structures for the other ones to come. Women who feel that we are here as leaders in our own right in MDAs, they also strategize to ensure that women occupy, so that when it's time for training, it is not the men that are seen at the second level and then sent out, rather the women will still be there so that there won't be any excuse. Women who notice, who observe and know the talents of other women, and then try to encourage them to build on their talents, to develop their talents, and know that they will. There was a very personal conversation. Somebody here showed me and said, this person is my mentor. Yes, I met her. I met her now. She has gone to the PhD level. Those are women who observe. As long as you are that this person is this. They say, this one was a story of, I read in a newspaper, of a man who became a professor.
Okay, ba.
Sorry, man. Women who create inclusive environment. Women who support female entrepreneurship. Women who connect female professionals to grow. Women who mainstream empathy and emotional intelligence.
Thank you very much. I have to.
Resilience, adaptability, ethical leadership.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Especially now, they try to bring in intergenerational training and mentorship.
Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you so. Thank you so very much. I would, because of time, I'm going to throw it now to the floor, but please be precise. If you have a contribution or you have questions, please let us know. Yes, I recognize you, woman in, yes. Yes, ma'am. No, I wouldn't want you to speak first because you just spoke from the panel, but let's go to Kaduna first. Yes. Then,
Thank you very much, Ma, for that opportunity. I'm just saying, with all the emotions, what are we doing to build confidence, to have confidence in governance, in the women's side, like to say, yes, we are protected. The children are protected, they can go to school. How do we build that confidence back? Like, even in the skills acquisition center, by no government, no, it's serious. So let us see how we can build that confidence back within the community.
All right, I'll take you, and I want this to be a fire that is burning in our heart, what she has just brought forth. Ma'am, I'll come to you for you to help
Like,
us.
I just want to add to what Women Affairs representative said. She talked about that when we are considering this program, we should consider women at where there is security areas. So I want to add that the physically challenged people too. I recently conducted a skill acquisition and found out that people that were a girl that could not talk and was very, very interested in the program and she participated very well. A young man came there that was handicapped. She showed interest, so I allowed her to him to participate. So people like that should be considered.
Okay. Thank you very much, ma'am. Yes, sure. Okay, it's emotional. Any of us? Okay, okay.
I just want to, make this observation that, we keep talking about how, we can help women, how we can help ourselves. Charity begins at home. If we do not look inward, there's no way we can be of assistance or help to any other person. We must thank our late head of state, like Aisha Mariam, because honestly, she's the precursor to all this. Without her, women would never have even known their worth in Nigeria. And that's the truth.
That's true.
As a much younger person, we used to hear about better life for women, but women in my village, from my place, then the local woman at that time was even giving her husband hell by letting him know that yes, she had a voice. This is the lady that brought the issue of women to the fore. And like Dr. Ifene said, where did we go wrong? We have regressed. So we now need to look inward because really security, the poverty level, the way the economy is, it is frightening. A woman is carrying too much burden.
Okay.
And she cannot do it, she cannot progress without the help of her fellow women. So please, and please, and please, even if we take this back to our various destinations where we are coming from, because some of us are not based in Abuja, we must live realistically and holistically. And, thank you to DRPC for what they're doing. And we hope that it's not just talk.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Any other? Yes. Okay. Please, I just want us to be very precise. Don't repeat what somebody else has said.
Okay, I'm trying to bring us back on the issue of Maiduguri case. Basically, women in Maiduguri are really suffering, especially those at the IDPs. One, women with HIV/AIDS are being outcasted. Two, women
It's increasing.
who are not
The shooting of HIV.
married, they are not given palliatives.
It's only what America is bringing to Nigeria. There are no other candidates. If they stop today feeding us with
I was doing
The
a school as
presidential
small as last
initiative.
year when I attended
People
the
will be
program at
dying again.
Buoyant Radio. So there is this kind of journalism cohort that like disposed from different states, and they brought this issue to the table. So these are some of the things that women at the local in Maiduguri facing. They are being discarded, and once they notice that you have HIV/AIDS, you are either located in the bush or maybe you cover your face. So those journalism that goes there, if they are trying to interview them based on what stigma they are being faced at the IDPs, they don't even want to show their face or maybe to be known. Because once you are known, then you are in trouble. They discard you from that IDP you are.
Thank you so much. I was going to take one last person here before we come back to the panelists. Yes, for you, please. Yes. Please be.
I think sometimes this issue of what we do for women can sometimes go beyond money, because it doesn't even matter your level. When the problem comes, you just all you need is another woman to go your way. Can you go to mention Chief Muji? At a point in time, she was the one that was there for me. Because after 30 years of marriage, somebody suddenly decides to be rich. And what do? You see, when men want to be unreasonable, they come up with all sorts of things. And you know, in the military circle, you take him to his boss to report. And they feel that it's a patriarchal thing. So they say that he must have been behaving. Unfortunately, the gentleman in question is on wife number 4. He's a progressive polygamist. When it comes to the issue of women, that is what he's doing. I appreciate a lot of women because they just a little hand holding and they are up and running again. So it doesn't even matter how little you have, but just be there in that person's corner. Just let that person know you are here. And when that person knows you are there, he's able to move on, he's able to gather his strength.
Thank you.
It's not the end of the world.
Thank you. That's sisterhood. Thank you so much. But yes, thank you. We would come. You will be the number one when we come back. Any reaction from the panelists? 1 second each. Okay. Yes. Quickly, please.
Well, I just want to touch on the Borano case, that we need to bring in a lot of CSOs and CBOs to go in there to work when they are funded.
Is this safe?
Because when it happens like this, I remember that rapper. We used to have a rapper organization, and the women used rapper to cover each other. Rapper, which is protective. That in the course of this implementation, we talked about
I'm on the board of rapper.
that there will be need
Yeah,
to bring in a lot of women with capacity that
just
know
go to
things
them.
to also
$5 million grant from Makala.
give cover
Yeah.
using
Last
the rapper principle
This
to
is how I
the
spend my
women
retirement.
there.
Just go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. I'll continue to talk about inclusion. We are talking about state-based WE policies now. And in addressing our state-based WE policies, we know the peculiarities in our states. We need to look at them critically and address them. If you know that in your state you have the issue of insecurity, please don't look at it as something, don't just scribble over it. Look at it in depth and address it. It's in that route that you get a good policy. Thank you.
Yes. I think the emphasis from her has been that we need to plan with evidence. When we speak to demographic gains, what are the gains? Who are the people to implement the gains? Within the context of this policy, this book, what is your own contribution? And I think a lot was said at the last panel on the need to create awareness for people to understand. But are we doing that in Dogon Turenchi? Or you are going to go to my offer people, my offer women in Owode Market and be able to speak to them in the language in which they understand. Our Kaduna sister is very emotional, yes, about security. I hear you. What can we do? Because within the context of this, we might say we are digressing. But that is the full integration that when we speak to implementation, so that we are guided again. Yes, ma'am. Hmm?
For the opportunity. I want to respond on the issue raised by my sister on the Borno State issue.
Mm.
In each of the IDP camp, we have social workers that were attached. We have about 40 NGOs and NGOs that are also supporting the government when it comes to supporting providing humanitarian services to those areas. We provide like MHPSA services, we also provide case management services, livelihood services, educational services for children, and we make sure that each children will be enrolled back to school when they go back to the community. We have like informal school, that is informal education that is going on within the IDP camps. Even for the repentant that are coming back, most of the adopted women are also coming back to them, including the children. So as part of the reintegration program, all these services is being provided. We also do screening for medical health for each IDP that is coming back to the community. And we also refer cases to secondary facilities. We have the WHO, which is also supporting the government. We have UNICEF that is also supporting the government.
Thank you very much. I'd like to stop at UNICEF. And why, and I'm saying this, it's Moji's opinion, but I think we are too donor dependent. I think that we need, within the context of this policy, start to strategize on sustainable interventions, homegrown. So, yes, homegrown, so that together we know what you're doing or what your governor is doing in Borno State, and we are happy. But we know